ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's American Soccer League game between the Philadelphia Fury and the Evergreen Diplomats. Kicking off the second half of the inaugural American Soccer League season. This is the start of the spring season, well, at least for the Fury and the Diplomats. There was one game last week in which Western Mass was defeated by Rhode Island. But this is the kickoff for the Philadelphia Fury in their spring season. Glad you could join us. The Evergreen Diplomats in the white and green will get things going, moving from left to right. And the ball goes out of play on that far side. He'll be throwing for Philadelphia. The Fury returning in their maroon jerseys. They've got white stripes and white collars and maroon shorts. They're going from right to left here in the first half. Ball goes out of play on the far side. Let me give you the starting lineup for the Philadelphia Fury. Chase Clement returns in goal. And you'll notice there are a lot of familiar faces with this Philadelphia Fury squad compared to the squad that finished the first half of the season. This is a cross going towards Evergreen, and the header a little bit wide, but a decent first opportunity for the Evergreen Diplomats. That was the right winger Brian Graham heading it wide of Chase Clement's right post. And we are underway here. A minute gone in the first half. Philadelphia has Chase Clement in goal. The back four that includes Josh Danza, Ahmed El Gayer, Matt Freeman, and Izzy Castro. This is Scott McCoubry wearing number 12. Headed back by Joel Musa. Philadelphia controls the ball, plays it to McCoubry, and he will look off on the right side for a new name as far as the Fury are concerned. That is Nicholas Van Egypt wearing number 9. And Matt Freeman controls for the Fury. Ball looking for Ansgar Otto. Laid off by Kwame Appiah, and Evergreen takes control in midfield. Fabian Tyler and Johnny Say are the other two new faces as far as the Fury are concerned in this starting lineup. The 8 other players are returning from last year, including Ansgar Otto, Scott McCoubry, Kwame Appiah, and the other forward is the aforementioned Nicholas Van Egypt. Diplomats with the ball. They play it to the center back. That is Musa. And off to the near side is Aaron Beal. Musa and Beal, along with Chris Mamron and Vitalis Atamafak, are the defense. Brian Graham, Keaton Altabiano, Hernan Angulo, and Zach Bowman make up the midfield. And Guil Costa, Brian Davis up front for Evergreen. This is Beal, the right back. Picking up the left side. Headed away by Freeman over there for Philadelphia. Taken back away by Zach Bowman. Cleared away by El Gayer. The Diplomats maintain control in midfield. Altabiano plays it to the left side. And that pass easily picked off by Ansgar Otto, but it roams free in midfield again before it's picked up by McCoubry, who lays it off for Castro. Just underway here from Washington Township High School. Thanks for being with us. My name is Mike Wolverton. We'll be bringing you the Crusaders and Fury action this season. This ball ends up loose in front of goalkeeper Chase Clement, who gathers it in. Clement, the real standout for Philadelphia in their fall season. Didn't start the first couple of games, but once he was inserted into goal, cemented that defense for the Fury. And good results followed. Fury winners of 4 of their 10 games in the spring season. They also drew 2 games. And they and the Crusaders will be looking to move into playoff positions, as we will have a playoff at the end of this spring season for the inaugural American Soccer League title. This is Ansgar Otto on the left wing, knocked down by Beal. The referee doesn't want anything to do with that call. It is headed away briefly by Castro, and he'll retreat to the back line as the throw-in goes to Evergreen. Ansgar Otto getting back, taking the ball away. It is Philadelphia in control. That's Van Egypt. His chip is picked off by Graham. And Angulo plays it off to the left side for Evergreen. Looks like a foul in the middle of the park. That is Josh Danza totally unrecognizable from the same Josh Danza that you may remember from last year. That Josh Danza had hair, a beard, and a different number. But it is the same guy, wearing number 11 here in the spring, and partnering Ahmed El Gayer in the center of the Fury defense. Free kick coming for Evergreen from the 37-yard line. Chase Clement will come out, and an easy claim for the Fury goalkeeper. Looks to play it quickly.
Just a reminder, we are hosting a 50-50 raffle benefiting Washington Township Soccer Club. Purchase your tickets at
Clement still with possession of the ball, and he's going to boot it long.
Thank you.
5 minutes gone, Philadelphia and Evergreen are scoreless. Beal has it and played forward to Graham. Graham looks up, sees a man cutting through the defense, and that is offsides. Brian Davis just a step ahead of the two defenders as he split between them. It'll be a free kick for the Fury. AC Crusaders are at home tomorrow at 6 o'clock at Egg Harbor Township High School. They will be playing the club from Icon FC. 6 o'clock start at EHT. And the Fury back in action again next week here at Washington Township High School. Ball taken away by Evergreen. A little bit too much pace on it for Costa to handle it cleanly. Evergreen retreating now. It's taken away. Appia sending it forward, looking for... Who is that coming up this side? That was Johnny Say. Izzy Castro, meanwhile, is headed away by El Gayer, knocked down by the Fury, and they will control back to Josh Danza. Scott McCoobry sends it forward for the Fury. And Von Egypt ends up with it. McCooley getting another chance. He's got Otto, and he's onside. Ansgar Otto out of the back. The goaltender out, and Halterman just gets there before Ansgar Otto. Clear away the danger for Evergreen, but that was a brief moment of excitement and opportunity for the Philadelphia Fury. And waiting for a soccer ball now. Fury sent a couple of players into the penalty area for this Ansgar Otto throw. Otto directing where he wants some of the Fury players to be for this throw. Here it comes. Got good pace on it, and the goaltender comes out, claims it with two sure hands. Tony Halterman in possession of the ball for Evergreen. And the Diplomats fan out, waiting. The punt from the goalkeeper. Headed by El Gayer. Battle is on. And, well, for a minute, it was the Fury that had possession, and Kwame Appia was fouled. Free kick coming for Philadelphia. The goals are situated on the back of what would be the end zone on a football field, so it's real easy to tell how far away free kicks come from. His ball stolen by Evergreen. Costa cutting towards the middle. Now he plays it up the left side. Man appeared to be possibly offsides. Nothing given. It is still Evergreen in control. Good job by the Fury. Knocked it away. Almost had it taken away. But Evergreen manages to hold on. And again, Appia almost catching Joel Musa with possession of that ball. And Appia could have been in alone had he come away with it cleanly. This is over to Beal on the near side. 0-0 is our score. 9 minutes played here in the first half. Ball goes long, and this time Zach Bowman is offsides on the left side. Fury appear to be playing two up top with a midfield, a four-man midfield, but Tyler Fabian will be so far sitting behind the other three in front of the defense. Chase Clement will take this goal kick. Beautiful evening in Washington Township. Ball goes long. Musa is there, heads it away, over to Bowman. And Bowman back to the defense. And Atamafak goes high into the air. Von Egypt jumps for it. And Musa's clearance is right to Otto. Otto's header is controlled by the Fury. Castro. Fabian. Long ball is cut out by Musa. And Evergreen will take it the other way. To Costa in the middle. His first touch is high into the air. Costa's trying to maintain possession. There's a collision. The referee's going to give something there, and he's going to give the free kick against Philadelphia. Taken quickly. Here comes Evergreen. Bowman again up the left side. They've been looking for him on several occasions. Bowman bumps his man, and the referee is there to see that bump. It'll be a foul given against Zach Bowman as he knocked Matt Freeman to the ground. Great to be back here with the American Soccer League. Took the winter off. And now that the weather has turned nice again, we're back. Chase Clement pounds one to the 39-yard line. A couple of heads go for it. It is Evergreen that eventually comes down with it.
Portion of the match brought to you by the Judge Group. For all your consulting,
Fabian looks for Von Egypt. Now, check that.
www.judge.com.
It is Say in front. And that was McCoubry who sends it wide to the right post. So Say and McCoubry involved, and one of the first chances for the Fury here on this opening night of the spring season. That is in the 12th minute. Ends up a Halterman free kick. Brian Davis heads it down for Evergreen, right to Freeman in defense for Philadelphia. And Fabian cleans it up, sends it back to Clement. Set upon right away by Costa, has to give it over to El Geyer. El Geyer's harassed by Davis, grabbed by the arm and sort of twisted.
Time for Philadelphia Fury fan giveaway. Tonight we will be giving out the Philadelphia Fury Mason jars. The first winner is going to be the fan, boy or girl, who is making the most noise right now.
Chase Clement will take the goal kick for Philadelphia.
Okay, we got a winner right here. Yep. So, come on up. Come on up.
Clement forward for Say. Say maintains control, bundled over, and the referee's going to let that play continue. Taken in the middle. Angulo. He's got Beal on the near side. Beal cuts to the middle. And pass. Brian Davis is there, so is Josh Danza. Back to Clement. Clement will clear it away. Long ball. Musa will let it bounce. Can always be dangerous, and Musa does a good job on the bounce to head it away from danger. And quickly forward for Graham. Knocked away. Aaron Beal with the throw for Evergreen. And McCoubry sends it right back out of play. Ball played in. Ansgar Otto takes it away for Philadelphia. He and McCoubry combine, and Castro is the guy who sends a long ball for Von Egypt. Joel Musa comes over, chests it down. It looked like he was going to clear it out, and it sort of rolled off his leg. Rolls out of play, near side throw in for Philadelphia. And see if Otto lines up everybody again. Try to launch a long throw into the box. And he takes a shorter throw to Fabian. Otto with two men on him. Now Castro. Now Josh Danza. Fabian set upon and taken away by Angulo. Here comes Angulo. Drops it off. As Evergreen tries to build up, Costa tries up the right side. Graham is there. Graham skips over the legs of the Philadelphia defender, but in the process, lost enough momentum that he couldn't catch that ball before it went over the end line. It is a goal kick coming up for the Fury. Almost 15 minutes gone here. There is no score between the Philadelphia Fury and the Evergreen Diplomats. Fury have a couple of players on the bench tonight, but not a full complement.
This portion of the match brought to you by Elite Player Evolution Program.
Tetsuya Okuda is over there as the backup goaltender tonight to Chase Clement. Brian Davis sends that forward for Costa. Costa and Danza is over and kicks it well out of play and into safety. Acrobatic kick by Ansgar Otto to clear that one away. And Appia battles with Angulo. Philadelphia takes control. That's Johnny Say. Fury win that header. And Fabian knocked away by Bowman. Here comes Evergreen. Played into the middle, Brian Davis. Sent away from goal by El Geyer. Evergreen still with control. That is Beal. And now Graham off of Castro. Oh! Chase Clement is there. And so was an on-rushing Evergreen Diplomat. The two arrived at the ball at just about the same time. Clement didn't handle it 100% cleanly, but well enough to end the threat. And now we've got a throw in on the near side for Philadelphia. Otto over the head of Von Egypt, over the head also of the defender, Chris Maimone. And Musa puts it back to Halterman in net. Victor out to Mafek on the left side. Appia prevents any progress and back to the goaltender. Joel Musa allowed to come forward, and a terrible pass. No chance for Beal to keep that in play, and it will be a Philadelphia Fury throw-in. McCoubry going to go up to the right side. That's Freeman, and the defense marshals Matt Freeman away from that ball, and it's a throw-in coming for Evergreen. That was Bowman keeping Freeman away from getting on the end of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time tonight. Time for Philadelphia Fury Trivia. Tonight's trivia question is, before the Fury was born in 1976, what was the Philadelphia team name?
Throw-in taken by Evergreen, and Philadelphia takes it away. McCoubry gives to El Geyer. Over the head of Von Egypt. And collected by Tony Halterman. Pass stolen by Fabian. And Johnny Say. Back to the defense. We're in the 19th minute here at Washington Township High School. Not a ton of great chances so far. Philadelphia had one that went wide. There was an early header as well for Evergreen. But both chances wide, and I don't think either goaltender has made a save. This is Halterman in the all-gray kit for Evergreen. Josh Danza helps Philadelphia take control for a moment. Now it's loose, picked up by Von Egypt. And Fabian, his diagonal pass is knocked away. Here comes Evergreen. Into the middle, now up the right side looking for Beal. And Josh Danza makes sure that Aaron Beal doesn't get anywhere near that ball. It is out of play for a Philadelphia goal kick. ball for Philadelphia, gives it to Josh Danza. Danza's clearance is blocked. Danza gives them their opportunity. Sends it forward for Kwame Appiah. Off of him, loose. McCoubry for Philadelphia. McCoubry plays for Freeman. Looking for cutting McCoubry. Kwame Appiah in the vicinity as well. Hoffman out of his box. Had to kick that one away. Bounces for Beal. Otto gets up above Beal. Takes it for Philadelphia. Ansgar Otto by one man. Here he comes. Dances past another man. Oh, Musa. It falls for Otto after all. Ansgar Otto loads it up and blocked by Victor Atamafak. Qualifies as probably the best move of the game for the Philadelphia Fury. Ansgar Otto displaying some skill, getting past a couple of defenders. And in the meantime, we have an injury, as Chris Mamone is down for Evergreen. Mamone, the defensive partner of Joel Musa.
The injury timeout is brought to you by Virtuous Sports Medicine. For more information on Virtuous programming and facilities, please visit www.virtuous.org.
This Evergreen team in the fall season won twice. They didn't play 10 games, they just played 9. And they didn't draw a single time. 2 wins and 7 defeats. Most defeats in the league. So, based on last season's form, the Fury going into this one hoping that they could generate 3 points. Fury ended up with the 3rd most points in the first half action with 14 behind the pace setters Western Mass and Icon. Western Mass 22 points and Icon FC 21 points. And then a healthy gap back to the Fury in 3rd place with 14. Ironbound 12 in just 8 games.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we have hot dogs, sodas, chips, candy.
Crusaders put up 10 points. The Oceaneers 9. Mass United with an amazing 6 draws from 9 games. Put up 6 points, and the Diplomats also with 6 in 9 games. A quick look at the standings from the fall season in the ASL. This throw-in is headed away by the Diplomats. McCoubry's high with that shot on the volley. One result already from the spring season had Rhode Island 3-2 winners over Western Mass. So Western Mass, the first team to play 11 games, and the league leaders suffered their first loss in their ASL history. They were 6-4. That's 6 wins and 4 draws in the first half for their 22 points without a defeat. And Rhode Island got them on opening night a week ago. This is Evergreen with the ball, knocked over by McCoubry, no call made, and here comes Philadelphia. Johnny Say, probably too heavy for Appiah, he can't get there. Throw in coming for Evergreen. Crusaders gonna take on the other table topper tomorrow, Icon.
Time for Philadelphia Fury fan giveaway. This time fan giveaway will be given to the fans with the loudest Let's Go Fury chant.
Go in from Evergreen. Fury get in the way of that. Egypt is nearby. High in the air now. Freeman and Davis. And Fabian in the middle. Played backwards for Castro, who will go further backwards for Josh Danza. Pressure put on there by Guil Costa. Ends up out of play for a Fury throw-in. We are in the 25th minute. No score. Fury, after Evergreen got the initial opportunity, the Fury have had the last 3. Matt Freeman playing right back here tonight for Philadelphia. His pass is given away in the middle to Costa. Costa plays it. Shot is taken. Danza will block that one, and it is out of play. Aaron Beal to take the throw in for Evergreen.
Jerry would like to thank our ball boys. Thank you very much, guys.
That throw is over the head of everybody. Going to roll over the end line. It's a goal kick for Philadelphia and Chase Clement. Ball's battled for in the middle. Ansgar Otto has it and gives it away to Brian Davis. Davis has Bowman streaking towards the net on the left side, and a Fury foot got in the way of that pass. They'll take it the other way. Forward for Von Egypt is out of play. Michael Okai, many of you may remember from the Fury in the fall, is on the bench tonight for Evergreen. Ball goes forward for Graham. Castro defends him. And Evergreen manages to maintain possession. Maintenance of possession is tenuous. Evergreen wanted a handball against Danza on that occasion. Referee was right there. Nothing doing. Out of play, far side. Throw in coming for Philadelphia. Lights are on now here at Washington Township High School. Good crowd in attendance. Still plenty of natural light, but we will be losing that here as the game progresses. Matt Freeman boots it forward. Only Von Egypt in the vicinity for Philadelphia. Now the Fury get more forward. Johnny Say into the middle for Otto. Gives to McCoubry. Now Fabian tries up the left side. Otto a bit careless with his second touch. Beal had it, but it's off of him, out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Philadelphia. Ansgar Otto over the head of the Evergreen player and to Tyler Fabian. Now Otto sends it in, but it's right to Musa. Musa takes it around, gives it away to McCoubry. He'll try from distance again, and just about the same amount over the mar as his previous attempt. Goal kick coming for Tony Halterman and the Evergreen Diplomats. Ball off the head of Brian Davis in midfield. Josh Danza is there, and so is Costa. Danza comes off the better. Given away, and Evergreen retakes. This is Costa, the back of his foot for Beal. He'll try the left side. That's a poor pass, picked off by Freeman, and taken back by Evergreen. Looked like they had an opportunity for a moment there. This one is knocked away. Headed by Castro. And Evergreen attempts to continue to put the pressure on. Brian Davis turns and shoots, and an easy save for Clement, but it is a shot on goal for Evergreen. High and long from Clement. Goes backwards, the header. Von Egypt looks like he's going to be the first guy there if he can get it before it crosses the line, and he can't quite get there. But it will be a Philadelphia throw. Wonder if Von Egypt just decided he'd rather have the throw-in than possession all by himself in the corner. Looks like that's Al Geyer all the way over there to take that throw-in. With Freeman and Castro, the guy is sitting deep. Danza has come up. Tyler Fabian also stays back. Throw-in is headed away by the Evergreen man. And sent right to Castro. Castro tries to loop it over the back line. Doesn't quite get there. Brian Davis Knocks it to Costa. Will Costa in the air. This could be trouble. Graham knocked away by Castro. And Otto keeps it in play. Gets it to Von Egypt. And Philadelphia maintains control. Izzy Castro. Tyler Fabian. And now Freeman. Long ball for Appia. Is out of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time tonight again. Time for Philadelphia Fury Trivia. This time's trivia question is, from what country is Philadelphia Fury captain Scott McCoubrey from? We're looking for a country.
Josh Danza in possession.
Ireland is incorrect.
This is McCoubrey.
America is incorrect. England is incorrect.
Ball knocked away by Costa. It'll be a throw-in for Philadelphia.
Puerto Rico is not a country. That is incorrect. Scotland is incorrect.
Josh Danza with possession for Philadelphia. McCoubrey is knocked over from behind. Referee gives nothing on that. Brian Davis offsides is Costa.
Wales is correct. Wales. For those of you unfamiliar with Wales, Wales is a small country on the island of the United Kingdom, along with Great Britain and Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
Geography lesson imparted here at Washington Township, and it was somewhat accurate. Wales is a small country. That part was true. Von Egypt takes it for Philadelphia. Played forward for McCoubrey, and they find a streaking Matt Freeman on the right side. Freeman into the middle off of Say. McCoubrey has it for Philadelphia off a defender's leg and taken away by Evergreen. Foul given against Philadelphia. And the Fury organized their back line, awaiting this Evergreen free kick.
We have a statistical correction on there. Wales is technically not an island. Wales is attached. My apologies.
Evergreen sends it long, chested down by Castro. And Fabian to McCoubrey. Otto sends it into the middle. Appia was looking to play it to Von Egypt. He mistimed his kick. Evergreen takes control. They keep it in on that far side. Freeman intercepts for Philadelphia. Philadelphia has had the advantage here in the first half. In possession, I would say. They've created a bit more. Meanwhile, Bowman and Graham have looked somewhat dangerous at times for Evergreen. McCoubrey knocked over in midfield. The referee had his eyes elsewhere. And Scott McCoubrey slow to get up. Ansgar Otto takes the ball away for Philadelphia. Plays it past one man nicely. Here comes Ansgar Otto. He's got some space in the middle. He's going to try it from long distance, and Halterman makes the easy save. But a little more pace on it than the similar offering at the other end from Evergreen. 34 minutes gone. It is Philadelphia nothing, Evergreen nothing. Beal tries Musa over on the far side. And Joel Musa, decent job just to keep it in play. Long ball, Brian Davis. The Philadelphia defense has the situation under control. Will be a throw-in far side for the Fury. So with the Western Mass loss, Philadelphia has a chance to gain a big chunk of ground in the standings. If they could get full 3 points here tonight. Long way to go. We've got 10 minutes to go here in the first half. And so far, no score. Aaron Beal heads it back to his goalkeeper. Halterman is there ahead of Von Egypt. And Beal on the near side for Evergreen. There's a substitute. Donald Gibson came in for the injured Chris Maimone. So Gibson now playing in central defense along with Joel Musa. Scott McCoubry for Philadelphia. McCoubry keeps possession. Danza sends one deep, but no one running towards that one. As all the Philadelphia forward players were flat-footed on that one. Halterman sends it deep. Two Evergreen players collide. And slow to get up is Davis. McCoubry keeps it away from Graham. And Castro has it for the Fury. Fabian harassed, and I think Fabian is the guy who commits the foul, and he did. Tyler Fabian, guilty. That challenge on Keaton Caltabiano. And Caltabiano will be the guy to take the free kick for Evergreen. Chase Clement organizing his defense. 4 or 5 Evergreen players concentrated on the left side. That's where the ball goes. Headed clear by El Geyer. Back to Evergreen for the moment, and they do a good job to maintain possession, or else it would have been the break on for Philadelphia. Headed towards goal. Clement gets there ahead of Brian Graham. Good job by Chase Clement as he grabs it. And up to Castro on the near side. Von Egypt knocked it towards Otto. I think we're going to get a foul called. And that is indeed the case. Foul goes against Evergreen. Free kick for Philadelphia. So the one sub already made by Evergreen. And I told you Michael Okai is on their bench. We've also got Jade Messias, Lester Dewey, Alambi Clark, and Kingsley Onwuka. Chase Clement sends it out towards midfield, where it's headed down by Graham. Now picked up by Costa. Too heavy with his touch, and McCoubry has it for the Fury.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time tonight. Time to Philadelphia.
Fury fan giveaway.
Long ball cleared away by Tony Halterman.
Looking for the fan who is making the most noise with their feet. Whoever's jumping on
Fury
the fan,
control.
they can.
Ball forward. Mafia will try to chase it down. And back to the goaltender. Halterman, a little bit dangerous. Has it to Beal. And Evergreen clears the danger. Graham forward for Costa. Handled easily by Josh Danza. Chances are becoming more plentiful as this half moves along. Gibson plays that back to Halterman, and that was awkward for Halterman to try to handle, and in the end he could not do so. It will result in a corner kick for Philadelphia. This may be the first corner of the half, perhaps it's the second. And meanwhile, at the other end, Chase Clement getting his shoes tied. By that I mean he wasn't tying his own shoes. Ahmed El Geyer was tying them for him, and that's what happens when you've got goalie gloves on. Corner kick is too long and ends up being out of play, so a wasted opportunity for Philadelphia. Josh Danza was streaking in from that backside, hoping to get on the end of it. at the 40-minute mark played in the first half. Don't know where Davis is heading that ball. Ends up a throw-in for Philadelphia. Looking for Von Egypt. Plays it off to the side. Not sure why the Evergreen player on that side played that ball. Gives it back to his goaltender. Now headed forward, cleared away by Danza. Well, Danza and El Geyer have done a good job of keeping Costa and Davis under control. And as I say it, El Geyer takes the ball or knocks it away from Costa. Costa tumbles down after contact with another Fury player. Ball is up on the far side. Set in front. Knocked away and given back to Evergreen. Diplomats. Forward for Davis, and Danza is there. Von Egypt knocks it down, and Appia tried to send it forward to the streaking Ansgarano. It bounces once. Musa heads it away for the moment, but Philadelphia has it through McCoubry. McCoubry, well, he had a man in a lot of space over to the right, but it developed just a little bit too slowly. Philadelphia maintains control in possession. McCoubry back to Al Geyer. Intercepted by Evergreen. That's Bowman. Now the near side, and Graham. Overlapping is Costa. Graham will send it for Costa. He's there. Castro in front of him. Costa gets it in. The cross is off of knee, it looked like. And no danger. Chase Clement's long ball. Headed away by the substitute defender Gibson. Philadelphia throw-in. Otto. And Danza will send it back to Clement. Headed down, and Evergreen in possession. Nice turn. And here come the Diplomats. Right side for Graham. Graham gets by Castro. Brian Graham. And Danza is right there to clean that up. After Graham had gotten himself some space going past Castro. Throw in near side for Evergreen. Sends it in. And Evergreen gets it over to the far side for Victor Atamafak. Costa manages to keep control. Wheel Costa and Brian Davis. Forward partnership for Evergreen. This foul is going to go against Philadelphia. It'll be a free kick in a somewhat dangerous position, about 25 yards away from goal. And we'll call it 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's tonight. Time for Philadelphia.
As we approach the last 60 seconds of the first half.
Who won the very first World Cup ever? Uruguay, we have a winner. Uruguay.
Referee is asking the Fury to move back, setting up a four-man wall. Clement is satisfied with the position of that wall. One more Philadelphia player gets in there. Here comes the free kick. It is headed towards goal, and Clement is right there to make the save. We are scoreless. Philadelphia and Evergreen heading towards the conclusion of the first half. Ball bounces a couple of times. Atamafak keeps it away from Von Egypt. Ends up with Matt Freeman for Philadelphia. He sends it right back in. Knocked away, and Evergreen will take control in midfield. Graham, right side. Cuts into the middle. Right foots it for Davis. And Davis past Costa. Philadelphia in control. El Geyer will give it to Clement. We did have an injury in the first half with Maymone down for a couple minutes. We may have 2 minutes of stoppage time or so as we are at the 45-minute mark.
On the field with the head referee. Thank you.
Off a couple of heads in midfield. Castro, Otto, and now Graham for Evergreen. Pops it over the head of Castro. They're controlled by Evergreen. They keep it in play on the near side. And after that, they give it right away to El Geyer. Evergreen back in control. Onto Mafak up from left back. Brian Davis. This is Davis again. Lays it back for Costa. He'll fire from long range. And Clement had that covered. Goes wide of goal. Referee blows the halftime whistle, and that'll do it for the first 45 minutes on a beautiful night here in Washington Township. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half at halftime. Philadelphia nothing and Evergreen nothing.